Should you go with a convertible car seat and standalone stroller or an infant car seat with a travel system? My name is Alexis, and in this video I'm going to be sharing a brief review and look at the Corso LE modular travel system from Chicco. Yes, that's how you say this brand name. It's Chicco, not Chico. I was surprised too, but I learned that while I was doing my research during my last pregnancy, trying to find the travel system that I felt would be the best fit for my family. If you are expecting a baby or you've been through this before, you know it can be quite the task to do your research on the different kinds of car seats and strollers and travel systems that are out there on the market, and to find one that fits the needs and preferences that you have. And that's exactly how it was for me during this last pregnancy, trying to figure out if I wanted to go with a convertible car seat that stays in the car and a standalone stroller like we did with our first daughter, or if we wanted to have a infant car seat and a travel system this time around. And we went with that setup the first time around because I really just didn't want to leave my baby in their car seat a bunch, like when we were going out places. And at the time I was nannying, so we were out and about quite a bit, and I just didn't want to get in the habit of leaving my baby in their car seat. I wanted to wear them and carry them and have them be like interacting and engaged with wherever and whatever we were out and about doing. Continuum Concept is a great book to read if you are wondering kind of why I made that decision. But this second time around, I still have that intention of really wearing my baby a lot, carrying my baby. But my husband pointed out this time around, when I was kind of weighing if we wanted to do the same thing this time or go with a travel system, and he said, if we go with an infant car seat that has a travel system, you can always leave the car seat in the car, take the baby out and put them in the wrap or the carrier or the stroller, or, just carry them if that's what you want to do. And I just was kind of like mind blown. Why didn't I think of that the last time? Going with a travel system gives you that option, but then you still have the option to take your baby out of the car while they're in their car seat. Like maybe they're just really comfortable and relaxed, or maybe they're asleep and you're just running a quick errand, or maybe it's really cold outside, or whatever it is. You have both options. So yeah, this time we decided to go with a travel system. Plus we also have our 4-year-old to keep tabs on. So being able to make some of those transitions a little bit smoother and easier and convenient for all of us just seemed like what we wanted to do. So that's what we did. And I will say that I am pretty highly satisfied with this travel system as far as like the quality, the setup, the functionality of it. Like it just seems like it's been a great fit for our family so far. That's just something that you're going to have to weigh as you're doing your research, but hopefully this video will lend some helpful insight to this particular model and help you make a decision on whether or not it is the right one for your family and situation. So let's get started with some of my favorite features about this travel system and some critiques or improvements to the design that I think would be nice. I think my favorite feature about this travel system is truly how simple it is to change out the different pieces, and really how modular it is. You can turn the car seat forward facing or facing you, same with the stroller seat. And I like that the pieces that you change in and out are really compact, and even folding the stroller itself down, it folds up really neatly, as neat and tidy and compact as I think a large stroller like this could get. I love that you can close this with one hand, and that you can open it as easily as you can just by pulling up on the handle. My next favorite feature, I think, would have to be the rubber treaded wheels. A lot of strollers, they might have big wheels or like medium-sized wheels, but they have either foam on the outside or they're just kind of a cheap plastic. I really like that these ones have a rubber tread on them because they can really get over all kinds of different terrain fairly smoothly. The other feature that I really appreciate is the large undercarriage storage basket. And our previous stroller that we had with our daughter, the Ergo 180 stroller, it also had a really large underbasket, and that was nice. But this one I like even more because it has some pockets where you can organize things better. So when I've taken it to the grocery store, instead of bringing the whole diaper bag in, I'll just grab my wallet, my keys, and my phone, and I can tuck them into the little pockets inside of the basket down here, and I set my phone up in the cup holder. Super convenient. Also, I'll just shop with the large basket if it's kind of a small grocery pickup. The next feature that I really like about this travel system is just the quality of the design, of the structure, of the materials. The car seat is super plush, super soft. The canopy on the car seat is nice. It's thick, so it's gonna really block out the sunlight. And I kind of like that you can push one side back and have like this. We like to leave this side up to block the sunlight coming in through the car window. But then have this side open so that sister can see. So it's nice that this is quite flexible. The next feature I really like about the car seat is that you have these buttons back here for adjusting the straps. So you don't have to undo these every time you need to adjust the straps. That was something I didn't realize until like a couple weeks after we had our baby. We were kind of starting to go in and out of the house more, and I thought, I really need to adjust these. And I looked back here and I thought, oh, that's super convenient that you can just adjust it that way. As far as the car seat base is concerned, it was really easy to install. But when I was installing the car seat base, one thing that I did like about that is the one strap that you pull when you're using the latch anchor attachments. With our daughter's Click Flow convertible car seat, it's kind of a pain to like take in and out of cars and just like get the adjustment just right with different seats. But with this one, the car seat base, like you just press down on it and you pull the one strap and it gets it nice and secure in there, as long as you have like your seat back adjusted properly and everything like that. So while I have really been enjoying the quality and design and functionality of this travel system, there are some things that I would tweak about it or add to it or change. The first thing would have to do with the stroller frame, adding the ability to adjust the push bar handle for mom and dad. Our old stroller, the Ergo Baby 180, had a really easy way to adjust the height of the handle for different height people who might be pushing it to make it more comfortable. So that would be a really nice feature to have. The second thing is some sort of latch or way to keep the stroller frame closed when it's folded down. That way when you're moving it around and it's folded like in or out of the car, it's not kind of like opening and closing. Maybe you might smash your finger or something. I think that would just make it easier to maneuver it around while it's closed. The next thing has to do with the canopy on the infant car seat. I really like the quality of the material that's used. It's really nice and thick and it blocks out the sun really well. But I noticed yesterday when we went to the grocery store and it was pouring down rain, that after bringing it into the house and putting it next to our space heater to dry, it still took quite a while for it to dry. So if you live in a really rainy or wet or cold climate, that might be problematic if it's not drying fast enough or getting wet really frequently. I'm not really too sure, but that was one thing that I noticed. So maybe having more of a water resistant canopy on the car seat, that just might be a better material to go with. But it's still a really nice quality. It's soft, it's really thick and blocks out the sun. So I do like that about it. The other thing that has to do with the canopy on the infant car seat is that it's kind of tricky to open and close it with one hand. You have to really work like each side of it, but it's not like a make or break with this travel system for me. The last thing has to also do with the canopy on the car seat, and that is when it's all the way back, the material kind of covers the top part of the back where your baby's head will be as they grow taller. So when they do reach the point where it might be in their face, you would have to like manually kind of tuck it back behind the car seat. It doesn't just like fold neatly in that way. Without really like getting your hands onto it. So that's just a few of the things that I think are the most inconvenient or problematic with this travel system, but otherwise it's a really great quality for the price. If you found this video helpful, please do like it, subscribe to this channel for more holistic lifestyle and parenthood content. Also, be sure to leave any questions or comments down below in the comments, and check out the description box where I might be putting some more resources on this travel system setup for you to have a look at. All right, you'll see me in the next video. Take care.